Hi everyone, welcome to Every Day, your daily stop for virtual reality content. My name is Dee, and today I'm checking out a little demo called Pumpkin Punch. This is a rather obscure demo, but it is very well received by those who have tried it. It's a game where you are a skeleton in a graveyard, and you use the Razer Hydras, which are motion controls that track the position and orientation of your hands in space, to punch fruit that is thrown at you. It's a bit like Fruit Ninja, except that instead of slicing, you are actually just punching the fruit as it comes at you, like that. And if you punch it right, you can break it and get more points, and you get to recover health. If the fruit hits you, you lose health. Eventually, you die. So it's a very simple demo, but I like it a lot. It has a very nice one-to-one hand mapping. It's a very natural game to play. It's based entirely on motion controls and the Oculus Rift Development Kit 1. Now, the company that made this, they are known as Chrome Gecko. Chrome Gecko is an indie studio out of Berlin. They have 3 employees. One of them, the programmer, is named, I think, Tor Nab, and he's Polish-born, grew up in Germany. He's the programmer. Their art director is an Australian-born guy named James Crichton, and their photographer slash videographer guy is named Alex Crichton, and he is born in the UK. And they all came together in Berlin, formed this indie studio, and they're most well known and most successful for a mobile app by the name of Bowmaster, which is an archery app. Anyway, before I start, this is the first video that I've done in 60 frames a second. If you're watching this on my main channel, you're just viewing it in ordinary 30 frames a second. When I upload the 60 frames a second version, I'm going to add an annotation to the beginning. It will take you over to my 60 FPS channel, where you can view it in 60 FPS by selecting the YouTube Speed 2 option, which plays the video back at double speed. This is just a workaround for the fact that YouTube doesn't officially support 60 FPS yet. But I want you guys to get an impression of what it's like to see things in the Rift with the same frame rate that I do when I'm viewing things in the Rift, because frame rate's so important in the Rift. And like I've said before, you really need at least 60 FPS to get a half-decent experience in it. 30 FPS is really choppy and unpleasant. Without further ado, let's start punching some fruit. Alright, here I am in the application. I am in this cool graveyard. There's the moon up there shining on down on that statue. We've got some little, what do you call these little houses in a graveyard? I can't remember. Shrines? And we've got these little stunted trees. There's the scoreboard, which is going to also show us our health. And all the tombstones. There's a little thing showing us how to hold our hands when we calibrate. So we're going to hold our arms like this. Wait, I forgot to check out my body. Yep, there's my body. Yep. So I do have a full body in this game, well, except for a head. You're always a headless avatar in Rift games. And yeah, I can see my knees, and I'm a skeleton. I am definitely an actual skeleton. Either that, or I've lost a lot of weight. Before I start up, I'm going to put my headphones on. Cannot see what I'm doing here. Alright. Headphones on. And time to calibrate. I'm going to hit my 4 button. Ready, set, go. Are these hands in a good position? Are these at eye position? Kind of. Pretty close. I'm pretty happy with this. So yeah, I can hold these. I love how the Hydra can give you this one-to-one mapping between your where you see your hands in the game in VR and your actual position of your hands in space. It feels really natural. Okay, let's hit the start button and get to punching some fruit. This game reminds me a lot of Fruit Ninja, but it's Fruit Ninja is a lot more 2D and artificial. This game is, yeah, you really feel like you're punching this stuff. Like, honestly, they put these boxing gloves on your hands, throw fruit at you. There is nothing, absolutely nothing else you would do in this game except for punch this fruit. Like, you are immediate, like, they don't have to give you any directions. You just know. Ah! I'm bad at punching, apparently. And, come on. Give me your worst. Give me your, oh shit. Ah! I think I just hit my desk. Okay, I gotta be more careful. At least I'm not dying. Score 22. Oh shit. Ah! That hit me right in the face. Okay, okay. I can do this. Oh shit, there's so many of them. Ah! Ah! Ow! I'm really bad at boxing fruit. Okay, here comes one more. Ah! Ow! Okay, I got 2 of them. Binaural sound is really important in this game too, so you can hear from what direction things are coming. I also like the soundtrack. Ah! Okay, I knocked that one away at least, so I didn't get hit by any of those. And... yeah! Who's the man? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Ow! Okay, so I got past stage 1. Stage 2 is an infinite stage where you can keep playing for as long as you want. Until you die, until you run out of health. And then your score determines how well you did. Oh shit, there's 3 of them coming at me. Ow! Ow! Well, I'm off to a great fucking start. Alright, come on, come on. Ah! Oh shit, there's 3 of them. Okay. Punch, punch, punch! Oh yeah! Wait, what was that? Did I hear something? So they say that in this stage, there's a way to replenish a whole bunch of your health. But I don't know what it is. I think those sounds I hear are the launchers. Ah! Fruit everywhere. And this is an amazing experience. Like when you punch this fruit, like oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this one more time. Just one more time. Like when you punch this stuff, you really feel, like, despite the fact that there is no haptic feedback, just the visual and the audio feedback together with that feeling of really punching out with your hand, it gives you such a visceral impression, like you're really punching something in real life. It's so much, like no boxing game has anything on this. You really feel like you're punching these things. And like, it's hard to explain, but like just imagine if you were standing in this graveyard in real life and somebody was like throwing things at you. And you were just wearing these boxing gloves, and the only thing you could do is punch out. That would be the obvious thing to do. It's such a natural interface. I really like games where, like, the correct way to play, you don't have to learn any controls. You just do the thing that comes most natural in that situation. This is a great example of that. Oh shit, so many fruit. Ah! Ow! That hit me right in the face. I should, like, just guard my face. Okay, come here, fruit. Yeah. All right. Not bad, not bad. I'm not sure how I feel about that moon effect. It kind of looks like... oh shit. It looks like the light isn't coming directly from the moon. It's kind of in front of the moon, but it doesn't matter because I can't move anyway. Games like this where you're static... Okay, level 2. Games like this where you're static actually offer a lot of great opportunities for higher rendering quality, because you can... For one thing, you could just make sure that everything looks great from that static perspective, and you don't have to, like, actually model the other side of things or anything. You could cull a lot of unnecessary geometry. And on top of that, get out of here, pumpkin. And on top of that, you can also do tricks of pre-rendering. So if you... Ow! So you could have, like, a pre-rendered 360 view around you. And you can make it stereoscopic by rendering it in vertical slices, and then you could use that kind of as the environment, and then you can have a really high quality environment, and you could just have these objects moving through it. And I think there will be a genre of games where your environment is static, and there's just things like this going on in it, and it offers the opportunity for high fidelity at very high frame rates. Another game, another example of a game with a mostly static environment is Private Eye. I might have actually punched my camera there. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and come out of the game, talk about it for a little bit. Gonna put my gloves down. So that was Pumpkin Punch. You gotta be careful if you're playing this game that you do have plenty of space around you so you don't accidentally smash all of your equipment. but it's a super fun game. I really like that visceral feeling of like you're really punching out the fruit and really striking it and breaking it. And even though you don't have haptic feedback in this particular input device, it still provides a really compelling feeling of actually hitting these things. I really enjoy that. The environment's it's a simple environment. It's a static environment, but it's still pretty. It still evokes the atmosphere they intend. It has kind of a Halloween feeling to it, being in the graveyard and you're a skeleton. And I hope that we'll continue to see games that make use of VR input, even in very basic ways, because it can offer you feelings, and these feelings that just plain old mouse and keyboard games and gamepad based games cannot give you. And they can also they can be better exercise. Like if I did this for a while, I would start to develop a real feeling for like how to strike out and how to punch effectively, I think. And especially if it were a game where you had like an opponent who was blocking you, you could really learn some fighting moves, and that might actually be useful to you in real life. VR is used for training in the military, and I'm sure it could also be used for just training people for self-defense and things like that. So there's a lot of exciting possibilities here, and I like Pumpkin Patch a lot. It's an underappreciated game, so definitely go check it out and leave feedback on Oculus Share, so the developers know that you want to see more stuff like this. That's all for today, and everybody have a great every day.